The Good Doctor Season 6 Episode 9 Spoilers. Is Lee pregnant after all? Could Lee be pregnant? Spoilers for The Good Doctor Season 6 Episode 9 say only that she gets news that scares her. But since it appears she has another doctor's visit, a surprise pregnancy could be in the offing. This episode is The Good Doctor's winter finale. What better cliffhanger could there be than Lee getting pregnant when she recently learned that it would be dangerous for both her and the baby? Sean didn't seem convinced that pregnancy was such a terrible idea. He told Lee there was a 67% chance that she could carry to term despite what her OB/GYN said. Although those sound like good odds on paper, this isn't something Lee will want to take a chance on. There's a chance of about a third that there's a serious problem with the pregnancy that could put Lee's life at risk. She might have to terminate her pregnancy to survive. After experiencing a heartbreaking miscarriage, Lee might not want to take that kind of risk. She might consider terminating this unplanned pregnancy. That would devastate Sean while also making a strong statement about abortions and why they should be between a woman and her doctor. Of course, it would be even worse if Lee had cancer or some other serious disease, but that's not likely. We already went down that road with Glassman on The Good Doctor Season 1, plus there have been no indications of any problem other than the scarring in Lee's uterus. Sean may be preoccupied while Lee is going through this crisis, as he is busy implementing a new performance rating system. This idea seems bizarre. Quite a bit of The Good Doctor Season 5 revolved around the way Salon's patient survey system negatively impacted Sean, including his anger at Lee for making his reviews look better than they were. So why would he be eager to implement a similar system now? And who is doing the rating? Since spoilers say that Perez and Powell end up competing with one another, Sean probably rates the residents himself. But that's problematic because Sean has his own biases. Besides, he can't be everywhere at once. Often, residents jump in wherever they're needed, so Sean might not be involved in every case they work on. Sean is also likely to adhere rigidly to guidelines and downgrade doctors who deviate even slightly from his expectations. That would be ridiculously hypocritical, considering what got him into hot water with Lim and Glassman. Sean has trouble understanding things from other people's perspectives, so he tends to assume that whatever he does is correct but wrong when others do it. I hope Glassman can talk him out of that someday. It's an annoying aspect of his personality that needs to go. Far more compelling, Glassman's belief that Lim can walk again. Lim already declined Sean's suggested surgery, which was meant to repair the damage to her spine so that she could walk. It's a mystery why she is healing on her own, but such things occasionally happen in real life. In any case, the spoiler video suggests that Lim will again need to sleep on whether or not to have a procedure to help her to walk again. Lim initially turned down Sean's idea because she agreed with Powell that she needed to come to terms with her disabilities. But at this point, things have changed for her psychologically. She's had time to adjust and has built a life for herself. She no longer finds her paralysis depressing, even if she sometimes resents Sean for the surgical decision that allegedly led to it. She has a good work-life balance and spends time with her new boyfriend. She's no longer seeking to erase her disability and return to her old life. So, her changed perspective could lead her to see the idea of surgery differently. One consideration Lim has now that she didn't before is whether she's willing to let go of some aspects of her new life. While she didn't plan to become disabled, she's found friends and a boyfriend in the community of physically disabled persons. She may wonder how Clay will respond if she goes through with surgery and is no longer disabled. Of course, she has to make the decision that is right for her, but she may also not want to lose her sense of belonging to her new community or risk her relationship with Clay. Spoilers also suggest more trouble on the horizon for Park and Morgan after Morgan crosses a line again. This non-specific spoiler could mean anything. Butting heads with Park has become par for the course for these two. Could the line Morgan cross have to do with Park's decision to stay broken up with Morgan despite her sacrificing her job opportunity in New York? Morgan and Park have been inching ever so slightly closer toward reconciliation, but if Morgan moves too fast, she could screw the whole thing up. What do you think of these The Good Doctor spoilers? Hit the big blue show comments button and let us know. The series will take a break after this episode until January, but you can watch The Good Doctor online while you're waiting for new episodes.